The tragic tale of Sara Sharif, a child suffering. In a story that has captured the heart of the nation, 10-year-old Sara Sharif's life ended in tragedy, revealing a hidden world of pain and neglect behind her bright smile. Born in Slough, Berkshire, on January 11, 2013, Sara's life was overshadowed by systemic failures from the very beginning. Known to social services since before her birth, Sara's case was one where the protective systems meant to safeguard her fell woefully short. Sara lived with her father, Sara Sharif, in Woking, Surrey, after he was granted custody in 2019. Her father, a taxi driver originally from Pakistan, and her stepmother, Batul, were later at the center of what would become a harrowing tale of abuse. The family dynamic was further complicated by the presence of Sara's uncle, Faisal Malik. The details that emerged after Sara's death on August 8, 2023, were nothing short of horrifying. Her body, discovered 2 days later, bore the marks of a prolonged and brutal campaign of violence. She was found with dozens of injuries, including over 70 external wounds, 11 fractures to her spine, burns from a domestic iron, and signs of traumatic brain injury. The abuse was so severe that it was compared to injuries sustained in a car crash, with some injuries healing only to be rebroken. Sara's school had noted signs of this abuse, seeing bruises on her face, but the response was insufficient. She was withdrawn from school for homeschooling, ostensibly to shield her from bullying, but effectively hiding her from further scrutiny. This decision was part of a pattern where opportunities to intervene and save Sara were missed or ignored. After Sara's death, Sara Sharif, Batul, and Faisal Malik fled to Pakistan. Sara Sharif confessed over a call to police to having beat her up too much, a confession later expanded upon in court. The trio was eventually arrested upon their return to the UK. On December 11, 2024, Sara Sharif and Batul were found guilty of murder, while Faisal Malik was convicted of causing or allowing the death of a child, highlighting his complicity in the environment where Sara suffered. The grief of Sara's story lies not only in her death, but in the life she led, masked by a smile that could brighten up the darkest room, as her mother, Olga Domin, described. The case has sparked a national conversation about child protection, the efficacy of social services, and the need for reform to ensure no child faces what Sara did. In the wake of this tragedy, there's a sad reflection on how a child could suffer so much in silence, and a determination that Sara's story should serve as a catalyst for change, ensuring her light, though extinguished too soon, might guide future safeguards for children.